You're now rocking with the best Chip Game Sports TV. Right back at it again. Here we go, one day after a dramatic and devastating playoff loss. Here to talk a little bit about it. What many thought would be an exciting and high-scoring game did not end out that way. But the defense on both of these teams played something outstanding. Defensive coaching was up to par. It was incredible. It was a real football, physical game. I appreciate that. The hardest thing, though, to take about this specific loss was probably would be the fact that you see the evidence and the ingredients, right, sprinkled in on the field that could have got you an easy win. But somehow we found a way to lose it. It seems like for a very, very long time now, since the 1900s, y'all, come on. The Cowboys have been finding a way to exit the playoffs or not even get the playoff berth. And so when you saw what you saw last year with a 12-5 season, and then you see it duplicated on this year, and I think this year you probably had the easiest path. There's a nice path here this year to get to the Super Bowl. If you could have got over San Francisco, you know who the Eagles are. You could have been there. And it's just a shame because no team is ever the same. Every year, the roster is turned around. Folks go for the money, get better contracts. Folks get cut. Folks get hurt in the offseason. No team is never the same. And so, you begin to hate it for the Zach Martins of the world, the Ezekiel Elliott's of the world, the Tyron Smiths of the world. Who's to know if these guys will be back or not? And so, you really want it for them, but heck, they're millionaires. So let's think about the people who invest in a team, not our bodies like the football players do, not our time in the same manner, but we go to the games, we watch the games, we buy their gear, we buy into the great political speeches that Jerry Jones gives every year. Nothing but belief. And so as a fan, we begin to grab hold of that hope that our team could win. And when they don't win, we get very upset. It seems like every year I have the same rant. I'm going to see if I could dial that back on next year, but I throw jerseys away, man. You understand me? I get upset, and then I pull it together, and I never leave the Cowboys. Never ever left them. All my life long, I have been a Dallas Cowboy fan. Born and raised in New Jersey. Never liked the Giants. Never liked the Jets. They bought the USFL. Never liked the New Jersey Generals. I always loved the Dallas football Cowboys. Been through Tony Dorsett, Danny White, Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones, DeMarcus Ware, Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper, Quincy Carter, Tony Romo. So many teams and so many years I've been watching the Cowboys. rooting for the Cowboys. When we won one game, I rooted every game down to the end. When we won 4 games, I rooted for the Cowboys. I never gave up. When we went 8-8, came back another year and win another 8-8, came back another year and win another 8-8. I never lost hope in the Dallas football Cowboys. And even as it stands here, I'm hopeful. Because look, we had a great year, all things considered. When Dak went down in the very first game of the season, nobody gave us a chance to make the playoffs. Nobody gave us a shot. If we got there, they thought for sure Tom Brady would get us one and done. That didn't happen. And so we fought a good fight this year. And all things considered, we did well. We got rid of some pieces for some whatever reason. I thought we shouldn't have let go. You shouldn't have let Amari Cooper go, because we did find out that CeeDee Lamb is a true dog. He's a number 1. But imagine if CeeDee Lamb and a crisp, clean route runner like Amari Cooper was on that field together yesterday. You would have saw a different Dak Prescott. You would have saw a whole different swagger to the team. But when they can dial down on the one guy you got out there, and it's the play calling too on the offensive scheme, and it just Dak. It's these 4 dink and dunk 4-yard pass plays that you're calling all night long. When your guy goes down, Pollard, with a broken fibula, you don't put in more speed with Malik Douglas, or you don't try nothing with number 9, Turpin. There's some things that you could have done to get you over the hump. They didn't do it. The Cowboys just didn't do it. I do think that we should keep the head coach, McCarthy. There's no way you get rid of him. You got a guy who lost so many pieces. Okay, lost, every single position, lost a key person to that position this year. Cornerbacks went down. Safety went down. Linemen went down. Leighton Vander Esch went down. Offensive linemen went down. The quarterback went down. Running back is hurt. You went through so much adversity this year, but you still found a way. That coach was key. He was a key cog and a key component to the Dallas Cowboys getting where they got. Now, on an offensive play calling thing, love Kellen Moore, but it's a wrap. We're still coming out here with Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan plays, and we need to get over that. We need something fresh there, and maybe we'll have a better year next year. But for all of my Dallas Cowboy fans out there, I'm excited about next year. I think we have the number 26, pick overall in the draft. And plus, we should have some compensation coming along as well. So, hey, we should do well. And Jerry Jones did a great job getting some key guys in key positions that wasn't on this team last year to help mitigate the loss and damages from those who exited DFW last year. So, we'll be talking from the Cowboy Couch. And it's just like that. It's DC for life. We'll never bend. We'll never fold. We'll never give up. Shalom, family. Salute. Skank day, baby. Woo!